Number 10. Introduced in 1998, the Turbo RT was already the final and most powerful evolution of the long-running Turbo R line. But Bentley didn't stop there. Enter the Mulliner edition, essentially the RT turned up to 11. With a hand-built 6.75-liter turbo V8, cranking out 420 horsepower and a mountain-moving 645 torque, it could hustle from 0 to 60 in under 6 seconds. Not bad for something that looked like it belonged in a royal motorcade. But power was only half the story. Mulliner editions were custom-built by Bentley's coach-building division and came with aggressive bodywork, flared wheel arches, vents, 18-inch wheels, and a more menacing front end. The inside was an opulent fortress of leather, wood, and enough bespoke options to make your head spin. Only 55 examples of the Turbo RT Mulliner were produced. That's rarer than most hypercars, and you're more likely to spot a unicorn than one of these cruising the street. Number 9. The Mulliner Batter isn't just a car. It's a rolling work of automotive art and a farewell letter to Bentley's iconic W12 engine. Revealed in 2022, the Batter is a rare beast built by Mulliner, Bentley's ultra-exclusive coach-building division, and it represents the pinnacle of luxury, power, and design as the brand pivots toward an electric future. Named after Lake Batter in Bali, this Grand Tourer is based on the Continental GT platform, but it's been completely reimagined with a sharper, more aggressive design that previews the styling of Bentley's upcoming EVs. And under the hood? The most powerful version of Bentley's 6-liter twin-turbo W12 engine ever made, making a monstrous 730 horsepower and 738 torque. The Batter rockets from 0 to 60 in just 3.4 seconds and keeps climbing toward a top speed of 209 miles per hour. Only 18 units were made. Yes, just 18. Each one sold for around $2.1 million, and every unit was spoken for almost immediately. Number 8. Born as a concept and built in near secrecy, the Java was Bentley's bold experiment to attract a younger, sportier crowd in the mid-90s. The Java debuted at the 1994 Geneva Motor Show as a futuristic design study. Sleeker and more compact than the stately Bentleys of the time, it was based on the BMW 5 Series platform and packed a BMW-sourced 4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 under the hood. With around 400 horsepower and a lighter curb weight than most Bentleys, it could go to 60 in just 5.6 seconds. Not bad. Although Bentley never officially announced it for public sale, they reportedly built only 18 cars, including a handful of coupes, convertibles, and even some estates, for select VIP clients, many of whom were from the Middle East. That level of rarity puts the Java in true unicorn territory. Number 7. Unveiled in 2020, the Balar isn't just rare, it's absurdly rare. Only 12 units were made, each hand-built by Bentley's Mulliner division, the oldest coach builder in the world. So yes, this car is practically a rolling piece of modern automotive art. The Balar is based on the bones of the Continental GT, but Bentley took things up several notches. Its bodywork is entirely bespoke, with no shared body panels from any existing Bentley. The design is inspired by the EXP 100 GT concept and features wild rear haunches, open-top grand touring drama, and sustainable materials like 5,000-year-old riverwood. Under the hood, it's no slouch either. The Balar is powered by a 6-liter twin-turbocharged W12 engine that pumps out 650 horsepower and 667 torque, launching it from 0 to 60 in around 3.5 seconds. Each Balar was customized to the buyer's every whim. No two are alike. Number 6. Introduced in 2008, this ultra-rare Grand Tourer was the product of a collaboration between Bentley and Zagato, the famed Milanese coach builder known for sculpting rolling art since the 1910s. Based on the Bentley Continental GT Speed, the GTZ was more than just a rebodied Bentley. Zagato gave it a whole new personality. The body was completely redesigned with their signature double-bubble roof, crisp character lines, and a shorter tail for a sportier silhouette. It looked leaner, more aggressive. Underneath, it kept the Continental GT Speed's mighty 6-liter twin-turbo W12, producing 600 horsepower and 553 torque, with all-wheel drive and a 0 to 60 time of around 4 seconds. Only 9 units were ever made. That's right, single digits. Each one was handcrafted to individual customer specifications, making every example a unique piece of coach-built history. Number 5. Around the mid-1990s, the UAE-based company Western Motors commissioned Bentley to create a limited-run special tailored exclusively for the Gulf market. The result was the Bentley Rapier, a sleek 4-door saloon with the underpinnings of the Bentley Turbo R, but a completely unique design and identity. It had the Bentley badge, but not the typical British lineage. It was more of a regionally built, Bentley-approved project. Under the hood, the Rapier packed a 6.75-liter V8 engine, producing 385 horsepower. It wasn't aiming for sports car numbers, but rather effortless, Rolls-Royce rivaling smoothness with a dash of exclusivity. Only 6 units were ever built. Yes, just 6. Most were finished in deep, regal tones and outfitted with opulent interiors tailored to high-end Middle Eastern tastes. The Rapier wasn't officially sold or supported by Bentley globally, making it a true oddity, even among Bentley collectors. Number 4. Long before Bentley's Bentayga hit the luxury SUV scene, there was a mysterious beast that most people never knew existed: the Bentley Dominator. This wasn't just Bentley's first SUV. It was a secretive, ultra-exclusive project built for one very special client, the Sultan of Brunei, known for commissioning the world's rarest and most extravagant cars. The Dominator was built during the peak of the Sultan's golden era of custom car collecting, when Bentley and Rolls-Royce were quietly crafting bespoke vehicles for his jaw-dropping private collection. The Dominator was based on the Range Rover platform, but re-engineered with a Bentley touch. Only 6 Bentley Dominators were ever made, all delivered to the Brunei royal family. Number 3. Commissioned in the mid-1990s, the Bentley Buccaneer was never meant for the public eye. It was part of a series of one-off and limited-run Bentleys built by Bentley's in-house Mulliner division. The Buccaneer took design cues from the Bentley Continental R, but featured sleeker lines, bespoke bodywork, and styling elements that leaned into a more futuristic, almost concept-like appearance. The car was entirely off the books, never officially listed by Bentley, never catalogued in brochures, and rarely seen outside the Sultan's inner circle. Most reports suggest only 6 units of the Buccaneer were ever built, making it one of the rarest Bentleys on the planet. It remains shrouded in mystery, with limited photos and no official specifications released publicly. Number 2. Built in 1938, this one-off Bentley wasn't just a luxurious cruiser. It was a bold step toward blending speed, grace, and innovation at a time when cars still looked like rolling bricks. Beneath the skin sat Bentley's trusted 4-quarter-liter inline-6, offering around 142 horsepower, enough grunt to make this aerodynamic coupe a real performer in its day. In the early 1940s, the car raced at Le Mans 3 times, even surviving the brutal 24-hour test in 1949 without being purpose-built for competition. Number 1. Unveiled at the 1999 Geneva Motor Show, the Hunodier was a sleek, low-slung supercar designed to show the world that the brand wasn't just about cigars and walnut trim. Named after the Hunodier straight at Le Mans, where Bentley had raced in the 1920s and 30s, the car was a tribute to the brand's performance heritage. Under the dramatic glass engine cover sat an 8-liter W16 engine, the very same layout that would later power the Bugatti Veyron. Yep, Bentley had it first. The engine produced around 623 horsepower, and Bentley claimed it could hit 60 in under 4 seconds, topping out near 220 miles per hour. Bentley built only one. The Hunodier was strictly a concept, but its DNA lived on. When the Volkswagen Group decided to bring the W16 engine to life in a production car, it evolved into the legendary Bugatti Veyron, a direct descendant of this Bentley supercar experiment.